Ah,
Whoa, that's a rough intro, huh? Like they're having some sort of difficulties. Hey guys,
Ow.
I'm Dan.
I'm Mike.
We're part of FLX Beer Reviews. Welcome to another episode of As the Beer Swirls.
And it is swirling.
Oh, definitely all day. Today we have a real treat for at least one of us, because I don't think Mike listens. But anyways, this is Mast Landing's Gunner's Daughter with coffee additions. I really like the label.
Look at that label.
Peanuts surrounded some coffee beans.
It's a gorgeous label.
Yeah.
All right, what are we sitting
Gunner's
at here?
Daughter is my jam. This thing is a milk stout. And this one actually contains lactose right here on the can.
Oh, that's what it is. I thought it was less toasty. Lactose. I got it.
So I tell you the born on date. They have it on here, but it's like really hard to read. What about yours?
I've got it. It's 12/28/2020.
Okay. All right. We are 5.5% alcohol by volume. So definitely something you can crush. I will tell you with the original Gunner's Daughter that it was just for the ABV so impactful and just insane. So let's go ahead and give it a pour.
Let's do it.
I use a good old Crafty Ales and Lagers sniffer.
Yeah, buddy. Put some magic in your mouth.
Put some magic in your mouth. If you're ever in Phelps, New York, check them out. And I'm going to leave a little room because I want to swirl some action here.
Yep, me too. Oh, that pours well. Look at that. Oh,
definitely. Yeah. I would say down towards the bottom of the glass, I'm seeing a little brown.
Just a hint of brown.
Motor oil aspect. There's a brown hue right at the bottom of the cup. Actually, look at that. A little bit of lacing on the cup too.
Yeah, I've got like almost a full finger head on there. I've got a little bit of lacing happening. It's a brown, rich head on it.
Yeah, I mean, I just swirled that. You can get infinite foam out of that. And as I swirl it, dude, I'm getting the nose. It's coming to me. I don't need to put a whiff on it.
Oof. Yeah, I just caught some. I did. But let's get a whiff anyway.
Yeah, official whiff.
Oh man.
Dude, if you love coffee, this is your thing. I'm not talking like subtle hints of coffee.
No.
This is coffee in your face, personified.
It's rich. Like that is a rich aroma.
Yeah, very rich. I get a nuttiness.
Yeah,
I get the coffee. It is
roasty and nutty and coffee.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
it smells incredible. I think that's all there is to the nose.
It makes the taste buds
right
really
there.
Water, doesn't it?
It does.
All right.
Yeah, it smells great.
Ready to get in there?
Absolutely.
All right.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers. Michael?
That's a tasty beer.
All right. You like it?
It is. The flavors are all there. Mm-hmm. It's coating my palate. I mean, I've got the roasty nuttiness that was on the nose just sticking around.
All right, yeah. Okay. So the original Gunner's Daughter, for those of you that don't know, like I said, I believe it's the same ABV, milk stout. And it's got like hints of just like chocolate and peanut butter for days. But the interesting thing about it is no nuts. They say it's not brewed with any peanut butter or nuts.
Is that right?
Right. So what's interesting about this is you kind of got that same thing going on, right? But then you throw the coffee into it.
Oh.
And as I recall, you weren't such a big fan of, well, you're not a fan of peanut butter and stouts in general, right?
Not necessarily. I think it's just because
Okay.
the ones I've had have tasted, it's like the fake peanut butter, so it doesn't really do it for me.
All right. So if I gave this to you blind,
Mm-hmm.
and I said, what is this? And what's the ABV? What would you think you would say?
I would say it is a coffee stout with Nutty Buddies in it. I'd probably push the ABV. I'd say it's probably like 6.5, 7.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I just remembered I totally put the can over there. The whole review so far. Hey, we're rookies. I'm safe to admit it.
What are you gonna do?
Make some mistakes. Whatever. No, but if you like the original Gunner's Daughter and you like coffee, this is everything you've ever been searching for. If you've never had it and you like coffee, it's everything you've been searching for.
I'll tell you what. I would never have guessed there was lactose in it. It doesn't drink like a lactose or a milk stout, I don't think.
For me, I would question it just because it does come off a little creamy compared to other stouts I've had within that ABV range. I would say this comes off a little bit creamy. I will also say the coffee, it's not like a really dark roast. It's more of a medium roast, but coupled with the base beer of the dark chocolate and the peanut butter, it comes off almost as like one of the dessert coffees. You go to your local coffee shop and they have like Jamaican Me Crazy and they have all that. And if they had a chocolate peanut butter coffee, this might be what I'm going for, because the peanut butter it's not predominant, whereas the coffee is mostly dominant, but then you get the subtle aspects of that nuttiness rather than the other way around. Had it been the other way around, I don't think this would have worked as well.
I think I like what you're saying about this being like, I would put this up there as one of my favorite dessert style beers, because I don't think it's nothing's punching you in the face as far as sweetness. It's more subdued and it's drier, so you're not feeling like you're just drinking a candy bar or something like that. It's very drinkable. Man, it just tastes like there's a bit of, like when you're eating a Nutty Buddy, there's like that peanut butter cookie aspect to it for me. That's what I'm getting.
If you took that Nutty Buddy, so when you're eating the Nutty Buddy, you take that bite, the first thing you get is that sugar, right? You get that sweetness, then you get that chocolate, then you get the nuttiness and the crunch. And the sweetness is still there, but it keeps on going. But if you took that Nutty Buddy, split it in half, and then put a layer of like espresso or coffee on it, and just add to that, you get that same steps of the taste. Because as soon as I taste this, the first thing comes up, roast, but then it leads into that sweetness, that creaminess. And then it finishes through with that chocolate bite, and then just takes me on the adventure of that coffee for a little bit with that nuttiness. And then it lingers on the back of my tongue and lingers in the back of my throat. Just enough to where that creaminess is still there, and then bam, before I know it, the sip is gone, and I'm like, give me my next sip. And at 5.5 ABV, you can certainly take many sips of this beer and be okay to carry on with your day.
I'm almost hazarding a guess that you're enjoying this?
I am.
Okay.
Right. I'm enjoying it to the tune of 4.75. And the reason I'm giving it that is you're like, okay, that's a big score. But for the ABV. That's what I'm doing it. When have you ever drank something at 5.5% in the stout range that has this type of impact and drinkability? And that's why I give it a 4.75.
No, I'll agree with you there. I'm gonna give it a 4.427.
Damn. I believe that's the Untappd premium feature.
Yeah, Tyler doesn't have anything like that.
Yeah, he sure doesn't.
Yeah.
I will close out with.
I just want to say, like, if you're cooking yourself up a good dinner, you know, like a steak, meat, you know, potatoes, vegetables, and you want to sit down afterwards and enjoy a nice dessert beer, this has got my approval. I love it.
I'm going to close out with a fantastic swirl and a cheers to you.
Absolutely. And cheers to you. Thanks for joining us.
Subscribers and viewers out there. If you're not a subscriber, please consider such.
Please.
Maybe hit that like button. And if you'd like, just contact us on Twitter, Instagram, Untappd.
Please.
All of which are down below in the description.
Please.
And don't forget to leave a comment.
Please.
So, this has been another one in the books for FLX Beer Reviews. And cheers to you. And we're going to finish this delicious beer.
I certainly am. Thanks for watching.
See ya.